What does it mean to win? A long time ago in World of Warcraft, something peculiar happened. During a group event, a bunch of people were, instead of fighting the enemy team, were on the side, killing some random creatures instead of helping us win. I saw a few people calling them out on it, and what I remember the most, even to this day, was their response. It was saying something along the lines of, "Yes, our team, Horde, may lose, but we will win." Let's say our definition of victory is different. For a while, I thought they were just friends of the enemy team, until I had realized they were instead trying to get a completely different, hard-to-get achievement all along. This peculiar example can be applied to many things. However, it all boils down to two people doing the same thing for different reasons, and in order to achieve a different outcome than the other person. For example, two people can play the same video game and one of them is playing for pure entertainment and the other is playing to raise his rank in that game. If the first player wins, then they will be happy with the outcome. If the second player wins, the first player should still be happy with the outcome if it was an entertaining game. After all, that was his purpose. For the second player, on the other hand, if they do win, they will achieve the desired outcome, but if they lose, they will fall back and will be inevitably frustrated. After all, it's the definition of frustration. Does this mean you should not be playing with improvement or ranking up in mind? No. However, what this does tell to people playing for such, including myself, in fact, especially myself, if anything, I'm actually making this video more for myself than anyone, that rank is just a symptom and needs to be earned consistently to be a show of skill. What you should focus on, even on fun games, is learning something new, or improving on what you have already learned, a bit of muscle memory. At least, or learning in a meta concept so that the next time when you see something similar, you can stop yourself before making a mistake. Like an example, if you're playing in Magic, before you play that one-drop high-value creature on the first turn, maybe you should play that slightly lower value creature on the first turn to see if your opponent is going to remove it or not, or if you can see if he might have a removal. Even more so, not to turn a fun game into a second job you have to pay for. That's the whole idea. Because if you're focusing on it too much, it basically becomes exactly that, a second job you have to pay for. There are times to have fun and play casual. However, I think any game that has been played that has not benefited you in some way is a waste. The more conscious you are, the more mindful you are of this benefit, the better you can control what you learned and your entertainment. I'm sure you have encountered these try-hard people in a casual game to relax and, to just de-stress after a tough day. This lesson, of course, is applicable to most things in life. How those try-hards get frustrated even if they win, just because they didn't win exactly the same way they thought. And when they do win, it's like they are, well, this is exactly what I came for, so, they'll at best get a neutral response. So, this can happen just about anywhere in life. It's just very applicable. However, I also would like to hear from you in the comment section on examples of such scenarios and how you think being mindful of your wins and loses and what you do in a game could actually improve you. In other words, I think mindfulness in any game, in any scenario, will be beneficial even if you are trying to have fun. If you're trying to have fun, focus on having fun. If you're doing two things at the same time, it will be more difficult, but still can be done. Regardless, I want to see what you think, and I'll see you next time.